So, boys and girls, I want to take you today to Chrome Music Lab again and let you explore some of the labs that are here for your fun and pleasure to explore and experiment with. Some of them we've already done, like the pink monkey, the rhythm, but we'll look at it again. There are some that I don't necessarily think are important for you to worry with. And I might not spend as much time with those, but for example, shared piano. There's no reason for you really to even look at shared piano because you're not sharing a piano with me at all. So I wouldn't even look at that one. Let's look at Songmaker. When you click on it, it's going to take you to the open screen here with lots of little rectangles. You need to first go to settings. If you do Songmaker, you must first go to settings and click on it. And you'll see it says length, beats per bar, split beats into scale, start on, and range. You need to change scale from major to the second one, pentatonic. You need to change scale to pentatonic. Trust me on this. It will sound more like a song to you if you do pentatonic. If you don't, it might not sound like something you want. So change it to pentatonic. If you are a kindergartner, it would be helpful for you to change split beats into do only one if you are kinder, or even if you're a first or second grader and you kind of are a beginner, change it to one. I'm going to leave it at two and then hit the check mark. When you go down here, you'll see the dots. Those dots are for the rhythm. Just putting them random. That's just kind of the percussion, the rhythm part of it. The little rectangles are your notes. Ignore this. Now, notice you have one, two, three, four. You have only these colors at your disposal or at your fingertips to use. You've got this kind of red, fuchsia, this peach, yellow, teal, and this blue. They're five because pentatonic. Penta means five, tonic means notes. So you got five notes to work with. Whatever note you start on, and I encourage you to start on the fuchsia or the red color. Whatever you start with, you need to end with. Let me say that again. Whatever color you start on, you need to end with. And blank spots are good. You do not want to just fill everything up. So I'm going to change these around. I'm going to start and end. Whoops. Come on. I'm going to start and end with the fuchsia. Like I said, my mouse is not being very cooperative. Take those away. And then I'm going to just kind of play with it a little bit. I don't like that. Let's see what this sounds like. I don't know. Might sound like not so good. Oh, well, I just saved it. Darn. Well, you just saved it. That's what I say. Let's go back. I didn't mean to save it. I went to play it. That was save. So now you know how to do the save. Play is what I wanted. So that's just kind of a very quick, this is a quick song maker. I mean, that's nothing incredible, but there you go. So, and then I accidentally showed you how to save. So there's that. So that's song maker. We'll go back. We've already done the rhythm. If you want to see that again, we'll go to that. Yeah, I told you earlier not to do the pink monkeys. You can do the pink monkeys now. Again, it's just putting some really cool rhythm sounds on here. Then hit play. Then you got an ostinato. Yes, you got an ostinato. I don't know. I'm just making something up. They really get into it, those monkeys do. Then you got the teal monsters. We've done them. Oh, these are kind of fun. Let's see what that sounds like. Oh, I guess a little crazy. That's that. Kind of fun. One that I know you're gonna love is the Kandinsky. I love this one so much. This one's a great one because Kandinsky was an artist who thought that visual art and music were the same thing, that whatever you drew or whatever you sang were interrelated somehow, that art, visual art was music and music was visual art. I don't know. He was an artist, and you can say those sorts of things when you're an artist, I suppose. You have different sounds right here. See? I'm gonna choose this one. I'm gonna just draw. And I like to do just a few. I don't like to do a lot. There's an ostinato pattern you can play with. There's an ostinato, and we're singing over top of an ostinato. I don't know. I'm just making something up. You make something up too. I'm not. I don't think this is going to be on the top 10 pop tunes that I just made up. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one day it will, and you'll ask for my autograph. But there you go. That's the condensed scheme. And then there's one other one that I think you will really like. Let's see. I like. I like personally. Where's the arpeggiator? Is it piano roll that I like? Chords? No. Arpeggios. I love this one. It's just so pretty. Um, change this. Let's just change it there. Sounds like Mozart. And change it here. This, this one's nice. I'll put it in a minor key. The rings on the outside are major. and the rings on the inside are minor. And you can play with what chords you want. I know, for example, that C and G and F chords go together. So you don't necessarily know that right now, of course, but still, you can play around with it. And your ear can tell you what sounds good. Like, for example, let me go back here to something shorter. This, your ear tells you that sounds good. Your ear said, "Oh, that sounded really good." Your ear is going to tell you this does not sound good. Listen. Well, that doesn't sound too bad, actually. Let me do something really pretty far fetched. Mm, it just sounds funky. I just You see how that just is jumping all around? That doesn't sound like much of anything. You want to stay close together, I would think. That sounds good. See, that starts seeming a little off. I don't know. Use your ear. This is just something that I like to play with. You might not have as much fun with it as I just did, but there's arpeggios. But the one that you're gonna love, I know you will, the spectrogram. Well, it didn't go there, did it? Let's go back a bit. Let's go back again. Spectrogram. There we go. Spectrogram, it just shows you the wavelengths of different sounds and what it visually looks like. For example, here's a flute. And then here's a bird, right? But this is the one, the finger. This is the one that looks really cool. You can draw, and it aggravates my dog so much. I'm just saying. What they're doing. Yep, right here. If you would see my dog's ears, you'd be laughing because she's all like, "What is going on?" like that. So, just a few things you can do on the Chrome Music Lab. Like I said, when you go, if you do the Music Maker, you really should, the Song Maker, you really need to set, I want to remind you of this because it's fairly important. You need to make sure to go to settings and change the scale from major to pentatonic. And a minute ago, I said split the beats into, I said if you were a kindergartner, make it one. I want to show you what one does because you second graders might like to do one as well. It gives you a bit more control. Here's the rhythm. I'm just going to randomly put things in. Then here's the notes. Oh, let's do this. Oh, sorry. That did not split it into one, did it? Didn't look like it did. Let me go back and see. Yeah, it did. It did. Okay, fine. That's what it sounds like. I don't know. Again, it's just something for you to play around with, and you can save it over here. So that's some things on Chrome Music Lab that you can explore with while you're sitting at your computer. All right. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.